In a world filled with machines and digital screens, there still exist people who remind us what true creativity means, artists who look at a real person and capture their entire soul on paper using only pencil, color, and heart. They don't just draw faces. They translate life. Every line, every shade, every curve of the face tells a story that only their eyes can truly see and their hands can bring to life. Our brains, they are the most complex computers ever created. They don't run on wires or batteries, they run on thoughts, emotions, and imagination. Our hands, they are the greatest writers and designers, able to carve out wonders from emptiness. And our eyes, they are living doors to endless memories. They capture light, emotion, and shape, and then send it all into the mind to be reborn as art. But this gift does not grow overnight. It comes from practice. It comes from patience. It comes from countless hours of mistakes, redrawing, and trying again. Because practice over time doesn't make you tired, it makes you perfect. Skill is not something you wear out, it's something you build up. And once you master it, it stays with you until your very last breath. Human beings, we are born special. Each one of us carries a unique ability. Some sing, some write, some lead, and some draw. The artist's gift is among the rarest, the ability to give life to something that was once invisible. Let's go back in time, before cameras, before phones, before technology. In ancient days, when there were no photographs or videos, artists were the living cameras of their time. When kings and queens wanted their faces remembered, it was the artist who painted their legacy. When a traveler spoke of a faraway land, an artist listened carefully, and with only words as a guide, created an image of that place, mountains, rivers, people, all from imagination. They could listen to a story of a lost hero, and bring that hero back to life with the stroke of a brush. They could see a broken ruin and rebuild it on canvas as it once was. Those ancient artists were historians, storytellers, and memory keepers. Without them, much of our past would have vanished into silence. And now, in our time, that same spirit still lives. In the young man sketching with ashes, in the woman painting with pencil and color, in the student practicing late into the night, the soul of the ancient artist continues. Every time their hand moves, they are telling the world, I am alive, and I can create. Art is not just about drawing faces. It's about seeing beauty in the ordinary, in the wrinkles of a grandmother's face, in the laughter of a child, in the calm of a sunset, in the pain of a tear. An artist can freeze time and show us what we never stop to notice. Every artist begins somewhere, with shaky lines, failed drawings, and frustration. But over time, something beautiful happens. The brain begins to understand shape. The hand begins to obey the mind. The eyes begin to see more clearly. And suddenly, what once looked impossible begins to look real. Art is not talent alone, it is dedication, repetition, and faith in your own hands. It is the courage to start, to fail, and to try again. So to every artist, never stop. Your skill is not just art, it is your story. It is the silent voice that speaks when words cannot. It is the light that others see when the world grows dark. Because being an artist is a special gift, one that can never be replaced by machines. No camera can feel emotion. No computer can imagine a dream. Only the human soul can turn dust into beauty, emptiness into meaning, and life into art. So, keep drawing. Keep painting. Keep creating. Because the world still needs the eyes, the hands, and the heart of the living cameras among us. In the end, every artist, whether drawing with pencil, brush, ashes, or digital light, carries within them a spark of divine intelligence. The brain, the most complex computer ever created, holds endless imagination. The eyes, our living doors, capture the colors and faces of the world and turn them into memory. And the hands, those faithful writers of vision, translate what the heart feels into forms the world can see. No gift is born perfect. Every masterpiece begins as a rough sketch. But through patience, practice, and passion, the unseen becomes visible, and the ordinary becomes art. These artists remind us that talent is not a mystery, it is a seed waiting to be nurtured by time, effort, and belief. So, let us celebrate every hand that draws, every mind that imagines, and every eye that sees beauty where others see nothing. For art is not just what we create, it is who we become when we use what we've been given. And maybe, just maybe, the greatest masterpiece is not the art itself, but the artist who never gave up creating.